Previous section is ebook is not for this, but this is how we bring them. Like, the link to the video will be in the description below. Go in second math. So let's into this section in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, ready? Like I said, I got your back. Flip.
No.
Eh.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Feels like I haven't been in the vlogs for a while, which is not necessarily true because I was in yesterday's video. I went and did like the smallest little overnighter with some of the youth in the neighborhood, some other leaders, and it was just awesome. Home now, caught back up on life, did all the laundry, got everything caught up. Now it's Monday, the kids are at school, and I've got to hit that to-do list of things that have to happen during the school week. We are headed into a little bit of a crazy week because this weekend we are headed out of town. Hazy has a dance competition. We're so excited. Last time she danced, it was showcase, kind of like practice competition. This weekend is her first real competition like ever. I was so nervous at her showcase. She crushed it. She did so amazing. So proud of her. We have a lot to gear up for this weekend. Ready for that. Also, you guys, we have a lot just going on in life in general. Ryler is going to be creating his video today to run for student council. He's been on it for the last 2 years, so you're just like, oh, we're good, we're good. There's a very real chance that he doesn't make it on. Of course, he'd be bummed, but I think he goes, I've been on it for the last 2 years. I'm so grateful I've got to do that. He's gonna try hard. He's gonna do a great job. See what happens. He won't find out for a couple of weeks. I think he finds out right before spring break. A lot going on. Also going on at school, Teacher Appreciation Week. A lot to get done for that. Actually headed to Costco right now to buy a bunch of stuff that the school needs that I can take over to them. Waiting for Maddie to call, start discussing what it looks like for her to come home, things that are happening when she gets here. Can't wait. I'm so excited. First, before I headed out of the house, I wanted to drop in it and say hello and good morning to all of you. I am really trying to bring in all the spring vibes here because there's snow on the ground. I know that spring is around the corner. Wearing my bright springy colors, that makes me feel super happy. Super happy. Just want to jump in here and say we love you guys and we're so grateful you're here. Give this video a thumbs up. Happy Monday.
Yeah, go back.
Awesome. I'm gonna run off to Costco now.
We've got a fun opportunity today, kind of excited. I got the two boys in here with me because we're just trying to stay warm. It's cold outside, it's cloudy, it's pouring rain, it snowed overnight. We're not feeling those spring vibes, but we do have a great update on the yard. We'll give that to you later. Very exciting news with everything going down in the backyard. That news is not nearly as significant or important as what we are doing here today. We're at the kids' school, got the two younger boys in the back. Ryler is changing his clothes right now. We are going to go inside and shoot his student council, running for vice president. Do this every year. This is the 3rd year in a row now that we've had the opportunity to do this. We make a fun video for his campaign. They show it to the school. They show it to the entire junior high, I think, on this one, right? This one, Ryler put together himself entirely. He outlined the entire thing, put it together shot by shot, line by line, everything that he's gonna say. He's got some friends involved, crews involved in a major way. You'll have to see how that goes. I'll throw in some of the behind the scenes action, some of the funny maybe outtakes and bloopers of it all. And then once it's complete and he actually is able to show it to the school, we'll show you the whole thing. He is running this year, big time, vice president candidate. One of his best friends is running for president. It would be so cool if they could tag team it and do it together. She is also in the video, by the way, so that is gonna be a lot of fun as well. Having some fun with it, gonna go in, get this thing shot, get it edited, ready to send in, and wish Ryler the best of luck on his vice presidency candidacy for 2024, the 2023-2024 school year. Guys, hit the like button. Wish Ryler guys some good luck and wish us luck on this video.
You may be wondering why you should vote for me, so I'm gonna show you why. One.
You might be wondering.
You may be wondering why you should vote for me.
There you go. Oh, everyone's laughing at you. They think you're funny. No, Ryler, wrong. They stupid Sevi.
Stupid Sevi?
I'll do absolutely anything because I've got your back.
I'll do absolutely anything because I've got your back. Oh.
Ooh, that was insane, bro.
Like I said, I got your back. Flip.
No. Somebody call 911.
Oh. Yes.
Just got done, just got out of there, and that went incredibly well. Yeah. You guys absolutely crushed it on every single scene, every line, every level. We've done these, like I said, a few years in a row now, and sometimes it's a struggle. It can be hard to get the line just right. Kids want to get involved. We've got a classic line from a few years ago. Crew walked by Ryler, and he's talking about how he's so nice to everybody, and he sees Crew with his university blue jorts, and he goes, hey, nice Skechers, and like the school still talks about that. It's so funny.
That's why I try to be kind to everyone. Hey, Carl, looking good, Jeff. Nice Skechers.
Thanks.
That one took a couple times to get just right. Did the line just right, to cross each other in the hallways right. This time it just came together, man. Like, you guys were nailing it. Crew does a freaking backflip off of the stage, just full sendy. He was super nervous about it. Landed it absolute first try. That wasn't even part of it. Didn't even have Riley in the scene. He was doing a warm-up. Nailed the backflip. Then he nailed, I think, 1 or 2 more after that. Like, well, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to take a bunch of turns. I think it just came out hilarious, too. The whole medic in the back of the van. It was just so funny. So very well done, Rye Guy. He actually went back into the school now to help his friend with her video for Student Body President. So they are going to be inside of the school shooting that. I'm going to get these boys home right now. Got to get Hazy home from dance, and we've got a really fun dinner on tap. And I want to give you an update on the yard as well. But Ryler crushed it today. We'll talk to him a little bit more when he gets home, how he felt like it went, because we thought it was very well done, very well laid out, very well prepared, and masterfully executed.
Yeah.
We finished up Ryler's video at the school, and he did a really good job. I think it's gonna be really fun and really funny. So maybe after the elections, we'll see what happens. We'll show you guys. It's gonna be awesome. Came home. Crew's been practicing piano. Brexton's been practicing piano. I am just whipping up some dinner. We're gonna make some sloppy joes.
They look so good.
Sloppy joes are so good. We got this recipe from Stephanie's mom. I switched it up a little bit because when I was making it for the first time, I didn't have 2 cups of ketchup. So I improvised and add barbecue sauce. The only thing in my fridge I could think to improvise with. It was so good. Now we always make them with barbecue sauce. Currently, Crew's gonna take over there for me for a minute. Brexy is working on a book report. He is getting busy. Just finished up practicing for piano, which I gotta tell you, they have a piano recital coming up soon. They're going to be showing off for their new teacher that they have.
Yeah.
She's been awesome. She's really great. She's a college student. It also feels good for me to know that I'm helping support a college student. She's really good at piano. She can play by hearing it. It just kind of makes me think of Maddie. I feel like we're doing something good by helping to support her in her college endeavors as well. Waiting for Brandon to get home with Hazy. I think I hear them pulling in now. Oh, I think Brandon was also picking up Ryler. They're a big family, guys. What? Rye Guy, is this the man of the hour?
Yup.
What do you have with you?
5 crimes.
Prime? How come you only have 5? We have 6 people in this family.
They have 2. Actually, Hazy has one.
Hazy has one. Gotcha.
Rock time!
Wow. And you picked up some chips for dinner?
Yep.
Blue raspberry. Yeah.
Very many Doritos.
So you're telling me you went grocery shopping at the gas station?
Pretty expensive when you load up on Prime. I had to try these on
Yeah.
the way home, so we're good.
Oh wow. Okay, good. Wait, those are empty.
Bold. Wait, is Crew making the dinner?
Helping out, isn't that awesome?
Crew! Let's go. He backflips and cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Backflips and cooks.
Got Mr. Vice President candidate himself in the house. Right, guy. I told everyone that we thought it went amazing. How did you feel like your video went today?
I thought it went pretty good. I feel like we did everything that we wanted to, got some funny jokes in it, and did it pretty quick too.
So here's what's crazy. Rye Guy actually came up with that entire thing. Scripted it, wrote it out
Sat in my
scene by
room
scene.
on Sunday, listened to music, and just wrote a whole script.
Sunday appropriate music, I would assume.
Yep.
Okay. Came up with that. Crushed it. And then you stayed after to help your friend out. Felt like her video went pretty well too.
Yeah, hers was really good.
It's amazing. Dude, we're very excited. So this is for Student Body Vice President.
Yep.
That's what you're running for in an elected position, but then you also had an interview today for the appointed positions. So you got full-blown suit. They asked you some questions. What were some of the hard questions? I remember you said a couple of... the one that said, like, why should I choose you? That's always hard to answer. One that I think got me was when they said, what is your vision or something like that?
Yeah, what is your vision for
And
student council?
what did you say? Because it was pretty good. You came with it on the
I said
fly.
I want us to be one big happy family and work hard.
One big happy
quickly.
family.
and work together as a team. Like, I was like, man, to think of that on the fly, that's tough. That's
Very
good.
good.
Grateful that that one is locked up. We'll get the video finished. It's not due till Friday, but I think we'll probably bang that out tonight. Rye Guy's gonna try and edit it. We're gonna tag team the edit on that. I'm excited.
Posters finished up tonight.
Yeah.
So posters, Mom's been working on the posters with him.
Yeah,
they took
we
some
took
fun
some-
pictures today.
I took some fun pictures of him today out in front of the school.
Theme is, I guess, more or less overall, I've got your back, and there's some funny ways that we demonstrate that. His back might be hurting today from the video shoot, but
Yeah.
speaking of back and having back, the backyard is going to be going through a transformation, a
I'm
metamorphosis,
so
if you will.
excited.
But here's what is crazy. It's
Yeah.
happening so much sooner than we expected.
Yes, today we sent out multiple messages to landscaper, to the pool company, to our project manager to get a lot of things finished up,
We just
dialed
wanted
in,
to get on
and
the agenda.
spruced up.
On the schedule as it starts to warm up. We're just like, hey, let's tie up some of these loose ends, get everything perfect. We have some fun things on the calendar. We have a lot of interesting and exciting events coming up, and we wanted the backyard to be looking its best. And we found out today that everything, and I mean everything, should be dialed by May 1st. Are we going to put that out there? By May 1st.
My
I
first.
hope it's
So that
before then.
means throughout the month of April, we're going to have so much work being done in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yes, and we found out today our slide is supposed to be pulling in to Utah tomorrow.
That's
and
pretty
they
cool.
have to wait for some dry weather, dry up the ground because they have to pour cement to put the footings and glue the slide
So
together.
I found out
They
it's
need it
not
to be
just
done.
about the footings, because I think the footings they can probably do is you can pour cement in frozen ground. They did quite a bit of it during the winter here for us. But the
Speaking of
resin or material or whatever the solution is that seals the pieces together, because it is actually like being brought in piece by piece, and then they will section it
Piece
together.
by
They have
piece.
to have that dry for like X number of days in a row. So we've got to look at the forecast and go, okay, we can be sure that for 5 days straight there will not be any wet on this, or else it won't seal properly. And you want to have that seal properly. Like that's a one and done thing. You're not going to come back and mess with that again later.
Slide
So
might have been more money than we had originally planned on spending, so we don't really want to screw
we
it.
had a ballpark figure on everything when it came to the pool,
And it was
everything was about
double.
twice.
Everything was about double the price. We thought
And
it'd be.
he told us very clear terms, it is double. He said, you're not wrong. You didn't guess wrong. It's not that you don't know what you're thinking or talking about. Everything is twice the price that it used to be. So if this exact slide cost this much 2 years ago, it's twice as much now. If this size pool cost this much 2 years ago, it's this much now. Everything has just gone up almost exactly double. So yes, we found that out the hard way, but ended up being able
Worth
to
it.
get a lot of fun things. Had to get rid of the hot tub. Helped us come in somewhat in budget. And then I think where mom's going at with this one is that the slide cost a pretty penny. We want to make sure it's done right. So that is going to be done correctly, hoping that that will be done by May 1st as well. So.
And maybe Brandon doesn't want to say this, or maybe he does.
I don't know if you want to.
The
Are we saying it?
reason we are doing this is because Maddie's coming home. We are welcoming her home in California. But as soon as she comes to Utah, you guys, we are going to be welcoming her home here.
We're going to be throwing the biggest backyard bash you can imagine for her
I'm so
homecoming.
Backyard
I didn't know if you
bash,
wanted to fill it this early. There's so much time between now and then to build the hype, but it's
Oh,
going to be
we're
insane.
feeling it.
It'll be the first thing we've ever thrown in the backyard, big party wise.
And
We
I
did New
think
Year's,
we're
but that
gonna
wasn't
go
really.
all out.
I think we're gonna go pretty big. And then we already had talks today with Riley and some of his friends at school that we want to do a big end of school bash. There's just some stuff coming up, so we are warming it up with the Maddie homecoming.
Yeah, we're on the countdown. I think it's less than a month and they're going to be getting our pool up and ready.
That's when we said, hey, we really need this backyard to be looking its best, because we're going to be having some stuff, some events, some family over. We want it to be looking its finest. Mindy, are you feeling spring? Because I don't know if you know it's
Today
currently
is
snowing.
the first day of spring. Did you know that?
What a ripoff! It's been
So you know what, I'm
great
just
weather
gonna
for a
walk
week.
around the
You just
whole
hug that
house
thing for good mojo.
With these and just spring.
Currently snowing right now. There is a very good chance I'll be snowblowing in the morning. Whatever. We have backyard
I
plans.
told him to not snow blow it. He needs to get the leaf blower out,
I said I
blow
need to
it
get the
as if
lawnmower.
you would.
I will mow the driveway.
Actually, I
Mow
was told
the
tonight that
driveway.
there's supposed to be 4 feet of snow dropping in the mountains.
Hopefully
Know
it's
about
snow.
that. We'll see.
It's a
'Cause
lot.
we're in the mountains. We better not get that much. Mom has got the posters unlocked. They look amazing. We've got the video for Raw Guy. Today's been a full day of kids' school activities,
Book
student
reports,
council, book
reading
reports.
with Hazel.
It's been amazing. And Crew's been just an absolute stud, helping out with everything. He helps out with the
Crew
book
is
report.
always the
He
first
helps
one to
cook
step
dinner.
up.
He helped with video. He has just been all over the place, pinging everywhere. He didn't have anything
He emptied all the
individually he needed to do.
trashes.
But he took care of everyone else.
Kids rocked today. Come back tomorrow. We love you guys so much. We'll see you all later.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
You may be wondering why you should vote for me, so I'm gonna show you why. One,
You might be wondering.
you may be wondering why you should vote for us.
There you go. Oh, everyone's laughing at you. They think you're funny. No, Riley, wrong.
Yeah.
You're stupid, Sebby.
Stupid Sebby.
Do absolutely anything because I've got your back.
I'll do absolutely anything because I've got your back. Oh, like I said, I got your back. Flip.
No.
There was you bought this bug for this, but this is a ribbon. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And double like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you want to. And click the bell to be notified below. In the bot.